Do you worry a lot and suffer from unhelpful negative thoughts? Well, it happens to all of us sometimes. Something goes wrong and you immediately get an unhelpful negative thought about yourself. For example, you're late picking up the kids, so you think you're a bad parent. You then judge yourself too negatively based on one event. But if you look at your negative, unhelpful thoughts from different angles, you would see most of the times that you cannot base your judgment on one or two experiences. The problem is that we are often not aware of our thinking errors. Today I want you to learn a cognitive behavioral therapy technique. At the end of this video, you will be able to look at your judgmental thoughts differently. The main goal of this technique is to challenge unhelpful thoughts. Judging yourself is also known as black and white thinking. This is the tendency to think in extremes using words like always or never. You don't see that there is anything in between and you have thoughts like, I can't do anything right. It's never going to be okay. This always happens to me. So what can you do about judging yourself? In cognitive therapy, there is a technique called multidimensional evaluation. It sounds more complicated than it is. Basically, this means looking at your thoughts from multiple sides. This will make you look at your own judgment differently. Various factors can play a role in the image you have of others and yourself. By looking at your judgment differently, you get a more realistic picture. Ask yourself, what judgment have you made about yourself recently? Write down the thought that goes with it. For example, I'm a bad friend if I can't always be there for someone. On a scale of 0 to 100, how credible do you find this thought? 0 means not at all, 100 completely believable. Why do you think like this? Maybe you expect the same from your own friend and you think that others will be disappointed if you are not always there for them. Take your time to think about it. The next step is to discover the opposite of the unhelpful thought. The opposite is a helping, more positive thought. For example, I'm a good friend even if I can't always be there for someone. On a scale of 0 to 100, how credible do you find this thought? Think of 4 qualities that belong to the opposite helping thought and rate yourself on these qualities on a scale from 0 to 100. Quality number 1. For example, caring, loving, or empathetic. To what extent do you have this characteristic on a scale from 0 to 100? 0 not at all, 100 completely. Examples of second quality are reliable, steadfast, and courageous. To what extent do you have this quality on a scale from 0 to 100? Quality number 3. Strong, creative, or confident. Ask yourself the same question: to what extent do you have this quality on a scale from 0 to 100? And finally, quality number 4. Let's say cheerful, optimistic, or maybe energetic. Ask yourself the previous question again. And now calculate your average score. For example, 80 caring plus 10 courageous plus 40 strong plus 60 energetic is 190. Divide 190 by 4. The average is 47.5. And now look at your own results. How high did you score on the 4 traits. Is it higher than you initially thought? Chances are big it's a little higher than you thought. Apparently, these positive qualities suit you a bit. After going through all these steps, ask yourself an important question. How credible do you find the negative judgment about yourself after doing this exercise? Many people judge themselves. You are certainly not alone. This is a wonderful technique to train your brain to think differently. Multidimensional evaluation helps you to see your own judgment from different angles. You learn to realize that you cannot make your judgment depend on one event. Every time you find yourself judging yourself, think about this exercise. Let me know in the comments below if you find this video useful and if you want to learn more cognitive behavioral techniques. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with others. Thank you for staying with me. See you soon.